The word miracle isn't really worth the same measure of marvel in heaven as it is on earth, because extraordinary happenings are commonplace in the promised land, so the precedent is modified. God itself decides that phenomena fairly fantastic in nature happen very rarely by standards set by the practicing masters of the spectacular arts in paradise. As I strode aimless on the edges of Sacrament one day, I wasn't looking and died by accident with sugar on my tongue and a breeze in each armpit. I descended to heaven cross-legged by magic carpet, carried along through tunnels by the flow waves. I met the soul with the role of issuing halos. His name was Aurora, one-time bet maker. Everything he said he sang like Chet Baker. He explained the significance of the halo's intentions, the way that each increment of its dimensions bore a correlation to the core of your essence, with factors including the learning of lessons. Things that matter the most to your being reflect and direct to the gleam that you're seeing. Overall size, particle density, as it corresponds to emission intensity. Well over 400 factors with gradients come into play with each new halo's radiance. With congratulations and repeating my name, he also assured me that no two are the same. It allows you a glimpse into each person's spirit without even having to come anywhere near it. So with Halo in place and my thankfulness pledged, my resident status in heaven was full-fledged. Riding a teeter-totter with God, I fell asleep with my feet in the water of a lake, by a tree in a quiet little place where I could be by myself with the sun on my face. A little while later I awoke to a rumbling and opened my eyes to see a scene so humbling I couldn't quite catch my breath. My pulse doubled because the lake looked like it boiled as it bubbled, but instead of scalding my skin it was soothing, and it felt like only my imagination was melting and trickling into pools of fluid intuition as secret splendor came into fruition. My own eyes surrendered and rapture found its purpose as beautiful harmonies danced on the surface. Abstract shapes of all colors first did a dance and then floated when each bubble bursted. Literally billions of magnificent things would quake and quiver on top of the lake. I glanced left and right to see if maybe anyone else was dreaming this dream. When I turned all the way with my back to the specter, I saw there an angel in the form of perfection. I felt paralyzed and my voice tried to hide. She glided and just moved her hips side to side without moving her feet, her hand held out in front of her, calm and collected, my hopes in her palm. The closer she came and something about her, the most soothing sound grew louder and louder. Intense pleasure ran the length of my spine as I pulled her towards me with the strength of my mind. When our hands finally touched, she told me she loved me, and then the shapes from the lake filled the whole sky above me. Instead of our tongues, we spoke with our eyes, while music and color pulsed from the sky. It shines. Our edges are dreams running lengthwise. Our secret wishes flutter in light years. We fashion inferences into sky shapes together. You are the space between my exhales. Our way of understanding is eyes closed navigation. We twist slivers of unconsciousness into sacrament. Ghosts waltz around our backs. Our ideas converge to form corners to hide in. Quicker than dreams, we traded our charms and then spent eternity in each other's arms. It was a miracle in heaven. You could see it and hear it everywhere. The synthesis of two souls and one spirit. Our halos were the exact same size.